Because guns empower the weak against the strong, and because victims are generally weaker than felons, widespread gun ownership is a net benefit to society. This is a quote written by Don Cates. Now I can relate personally to this quote because last year I was with my family at a local pub, and after we were leaving the place, I was out in the parking lot and I saw a fight between two females. I went over there to break up the fight, and little did I know that it was a gang initiation. Now, I wasn't being initiated into the gang, but I sure felt like it. Because out of nowhere, a felon came up and attacked me. I felt powerless and a victim. Now, I am a legal gun owner, and I know my rights and my responsibilities as a gun holder. Now, there's certain things that you need to know about guns, and I'm going to talk about them with you tonight. In the next 5 seconds, a gun will be produced in the United States. In the next 2 minutes, someone will be shot. This is true, and the person will be shot. The person that will most likely be shot is the victim, not the felon. Now, however, if that victim had been carrying a weapon, they may be the one on the other end of it. One shot, one kill. This is a slogan used commonly in the Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps. This is a saying taught to Marines to ensure that they're in a combat situation. One shot, one kill to take out the enemy. Now, as a former Marine, this is one tactic that I took personally, and I strived on it every day when I trained for war. And I'm here today because of this. Now, here in the United States, violent crimes happen all the time, and one shot, one kill is not necessarily the tactic that you want to take. Self-defense is something that needs to be taken seriously if you ever have to do it. If you want to take someone out, if you're going to be in a situation where you have to use personal defense, deadly force is the last option available. If you are attacked, your best chance is to get away. If you are attacked, your best chance to get away unhurt is to pull a gun for self-defense. This is a statement pulled from the United States justice system. That being said, like I said earlier, it should be used as a last resort. If you do not have to pull a gun on a criminal, you shouldn't. If you do pull a gun on a criminal, that may be the end result. He may flee and run. Now, if he does flee and run, and you have your gun drawn, and you shoot that person, you are now the criminal. So just remember, in self-defense with a handgun, you only want to use deadly force as the last action. Just the show of force, just by showing your weapon, that could end the situation. If a violent crime is to be curbed, is the only intention, it's only meant for the intended victim who can do it. The felon does not fear you, the police, nor the judge. Written by Jeff Cooper. Jeff Cooper is a former weapons instructor and taught self-defense courses throughout his career. Guns don't kill people, people do. That's a statement by the National Rifle Association. The National Rifle Association is an organization gathered up of members who are legal gun owners. They speak on behalf of most citizens that own guns. However, only 10% of gun owners are a member of the National Rifle Association. If you're going to invest in a weapon and have a handgun and carry it for personal protection, I strongly suggest that you become a member of the National Rifle Association. This organization gives you is a newsletter, and they talk about events and things that go on every day about weapons and guns. Next, I want to go over the Indiana codes, the Indiana state laws on guns. Just go over a brief statement on them. Indiana Code 35-41-3-2 is on the use of force to protect person or property. A person is justified in using reasonable force against another person to protect themselves or a third person and what that person believes to be an imminent use of unlawful force. However, that person is justified in using reasonable force, including deadly force, against another person and does not have the duty to retreat. If the person reasonably believes that force is necessary to prevent a serious bodily harm, to prevent a felony, or any unlawful act, including entry into a home, a dwelling, or a motor vehicle. And just remember, deadly force should be used as a last resort.